Once again, the hero of the Kroven Empire walks past my window as if they have not saved our kingdom several times over. Their steps never falter, not even the weight of so many lives on their shoulders. They wear their scars with pride and regret nothing, not even when they ache. And yet, despite everything we have offered them, they choose to keep their position here as a knight. They ask for nothing more than a room in the palace, training other knights and guarding myself, when they could have anything they ask for. No, they refused every offer we would have gladly gifted them, and instead they have sworn to wait until I inherit my parents' position before taking up theirs at the head of our army. Their devotion is beyond admirable, and the mere thought of having them as my general makes me weak to my very core. To have them at my side every day within my arm's reach at all times certainly would be a blessing. To be able to merely whisper and have them hear it, the thought makes the breath flee from my lungs. If I were to even breathe a word of my thoughts, they would hear it and know. Is it odd that I have a whisper of a longing that they would hear? Would it truly be such an awful thing for them to be able to know how fondly they are held in my thoughts? Surely it could not be. But yes, indeed, I am rather afraid it would. For even if I were to place my feelings out in the bright of daylight for their eyes to see, they would only turn their gaze with a respectful reply that they cannot return them. Gods of old know that they are an island, unreachable in the distance, though their loveliness draws forth the want to grow closer. I cannot help but want to reach out and call for them, though perhaps it is because I have come to know them better than most. I know their heart to be worth more than gold, and their mind more than any amount of gems the deepest of minds could offer. Their smile alone could break and build civilizations, and here it is, the sunlight of this kingdom. Alas, despite the flowers and poetry rained upon them, my beloved knight takes no one as their heart's own. They are not cold, but every offer of courtship is politely turned away. Every personality has been rejected evenly, not a single one offered more of a chance than the others. They are all turned away with a gentle but firm hand, and a statement of how my knight's duty is to the Kroven Empire and those who rule it. Always kind, but so very, very distant. May the gods help whichever fool falls for you, my cherished knight, for that noble heart of yours belongs to this kingdom above all else and before anyone else. I am speaking of myself, I suppose. May the gods help me. May they look down at me and my weak heart that beats against my chest like thunder for you, and may they take pity. May they see my naive mind that dreams of you at the corners of every thought, and may they be sorry. May they see how my very soul aches and longs for you in my every waking moment, and may they find sympathy in their hearts. If I might ask one of them for a favor, I would simply ask that they allow me to fall in love with another, someone whose heart does not already belong elsewhere. Gods, but though my heart is that of a fool, it is stubborn and set in its ways. My adoration has blossomed for them long ago and shows not a single sign of wilting. Perhaps I tend to my feelings too lovingly, doting on every memory of my cherished knight. But how can I not, when every beautiful thought of them tempts my idle brain? The mere memory of my time with them is enchanting, and I find myself unable to control my own traitorous thoughts. Oh, but how delightful it is to let my mind wander. But who could I convince with such terribly false words? I am content with the way my heart beats and with who it beats for. They deserve adoration and love many times over what the normal heart can bear, and if I must carry a torch for them, it only makes sense that I am one of many. I will, I believe, love them forever, and that does not hurt near as much as I once feared it would. Oh, goodness, oh, my knight, how long have you stood in the doorway? How much did you hear? Not for long, then, will I, I see. You heard more than enough, then? You heard enough to know the way my heart beats to the rhythm of your name. You know of how your voice rings in my ears at all hours of day and night. You know that my heart is in your scarred hands, and there is no one whom I would rather allow to hold it. If I were to look in a mirror right now, I would see the reflection of a fool of tragedy. I could not contain my rosy thoughts within my mind. No, I simply could not hold them all, and I let them slip off my tongue like secrets from a drunkard's lips. Unfortunately, the taste of my own honeyed words is turning bitter now that I know you've heard all of my secrets. So, as the flavor of rot settles in my mouth, I ask only this: do not speak of this incident ever again, and just allow me this one kiss. I apologize for how my feelings have come to light, but I'm afraid I cannot deny them. I promise you that I shall never burden you again after tonight, and I beg of you to not tell another soul. I will take my leave now and let you be away from myself. I hope that you can forget this, or at least I plead that you forgive me. You are too dear to this empire to lose. So please, I beg of you, stay by my side, even if it is only for the people of this empire. Even if you cannot bear to look at me, please do not leave me. I can understand not wanting to be in close proximity to me, but I will gladly stay as far away from you as you wish. But I need you here to protect our people. You are their hero, and without you, everything would fall to ash. I shall take my leave now. I hope you consider what I have said, that you are truly needed here, and not just by myself. Though I also would be a wreck without you. Have a good day, my knight. I hope it serves you better after I am gone.